Well, we're getting it assembled.
Yeah, well, I gotta find out where we're going. Hold on.
With the shocks on and got all those pieces and put on. We're waiting for one of the tires to come back from the tire shop, get the leak fixed. And the trailer is all ready to go also. And that's it for today. The heads. The head on the scooter is made out of 7-inch, exactly 7-inch long piece of Schedule 80 Triple X. And I use Triple X because it has a wall thickness that's plenty to put the bearings, the cup and cone bearings on. And here's an old race. One that I came out of another scooter. Anyways, so we put it on the handy dandy lathe there, and so this is the bearing here. Timken 07100 and 07204, and they're 1 inch cup and cone bearings, and that is the headstock that I use for my scooters, and I've been using them for years, just like that. Alright, wiring part 1. I got the battery out of position so I could put in the starter solenoid, which takes the pressure off of the switch. Makes it last a lot longer. Okay, wiring part 1. Part 1 is to install the terminal strips. So we have the main strip here, and then up here is the forward terminal strip, which handles the front end, and there'll be plugs, or what do you call them? Yeah, plugs on there, so we can unplug them to take the front end off if you need to do that for whatever reason. Alright, then in the back we have the same thing up here. Let's go around where you can see the outside. Jump over that. This is for the tail lights and everything that's back here on the rear cage. It goes through this little block, and you can see there's plug-ins that you unplug. If you're going to take the rear cage off, you just unplug the wires, bam, gone. So that's the first thing, is put the terminal strips on. Then the second part, and one of the more important parts, is grounding. I establish all the ground points. Now on this scooter, the battery ground wire goes through this switch here, so that when he's off the trike, you take the key out and nothing will work. It'll be just dead. You can push all the buttons you want, ain't happening. And and that is grounded to the frame. There's a main ground to the frame. There's also a big ground to the terminal, the grounding posts on the terminal. So there's one here, and this post is grounded to this post, which is in fact also grounded to that post up there. So that block is grounded to the main rig. Also, this one down here, this grounding post is wired to the rest of the grounding posts. So all the grounds are connected. We are not depending on the frame to carry the grounds from one point to another. That's just how I do it. I've had problems with grounds before, grounding problems, my electric system, so this is why I do it this way. The switch is really an option. If you're paranoid about somebody getting on your scooter and whatnot, you can install one of these switches. You can get it at Harbor Freight for $7-8 bucks. So when it's like that, it's on, you can fire it up, run it, drive it, do whatever. You get where you're going, or you park it at night, or you're afraid of people getting on your scooter and messing with it, pop the switch, grounds are broken, nothing works. So that's that. Also, if for whatever reason you smoke some wires, you know, you're going down the road and you look down and your wires are smoking, you can reach down and from under the seat, it's right there where you can reach it, and pop this out and deground everything and hopefully save your wires. But usually if your wires are smoking, then that may not do the job. Anyways, that's it for the number one thing to do on wiring. Now that that's done, now I can start hooking up the switches and the lights and the motor. So that will be the next part. Alright, that's all for this session. This is not official rollout because it ain't running yet and we don't have the wiring finished nor the seats on, but he wanted pictures of it, so he rolled it out. It's almost there. Another day or two of wiring and hooking shit up, and that'll be it. Trailer's nice. Okay, here we are. He just rolled it out. I'm going to fire it up and see what's what. Looks like we need a little more spring back there. Easy though. Another trike build successful. Probably got to fiddle with it a little bit at least. Looks nice, man. Looks freaking lowrider. Looks really good. Alright, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, fuck! No shit! Yeah, pull it in. Holy cow! Alright, we've been fiddling with it, kind of adjusting things. Another test ride. Alright, now that that scooter's out of the way, I can get back to prepping for Burning Man and getting all the bikes ready to go, getting all my shit packed up and ready. I'll be spending the whole week doing that. And then when I get back in a couple of weeks from Burning Man, then we will start in on the Fiero scooters for TJ and Jesse. Right now, the only thing we're going to do is clean the shop and get ready for go to Burning Man. And that's it for today.